what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. In the city, rushing through me, down Wall Street, all you make me feel it. In the city, rushing through me, down Wall Street, all you make me feel it.
Right, hello everyone, how we doing? Back again. So, qualifying has just started. We're starting with the pros as usual, and then heading into the pro-ams, then heading into the pros for the second part. So they're just heading out on track now, as you can see. Let's go and find a car. Let's turn on the broadcasting screen. I wonder who's the furthest round at the moment. I think it's the first of the Wilsons. So we're streaming today live on the Amigos channel, and we're also streaming live over at TikTok. Hopefully, here's for hoping. The issue of all this is that you're going to have a million screens running. So there we are. Yeah, I think we're all good. So, yeah, let's just follow this round, first car round, and see how we do. Make sure you give the stream a like. It's always appreciated. If you don't already follow the channel, give it a follow. It's looking a bit wet out there, getting a bit loose on the rear then, on the exit. And we're starting our first flying lap. I think the big question today is, are you going to change tyres or not? We know how much of a killer this track is on your tyres. So that's going to beg the question. And then obviously being wet, I'm just not sure how they're going to hold up around here. So it's going to be interesting to see how people play the strategies today. do. Right, coming around. You see, just trying to bed into a lap. When you're always on this first lap, you just want to get something underneath your belt. Taking it easy, making sure they don't overdo it there on the second part. Getting track limits, being careful on the curb. Again, just not pushing it too much on exit. Yeah, I can imagine they were going to struggle a little bit, aren't they? With tyre pressures and temperatures, duct levels and all that business, it's all going to go out the window. Yeah, just being careful. So on this lap there, you can see how Mr. Wilson here is just taking it a bit easier, getting that lap in. He's saying he's clearly giving the curbs a lot of space. And yeah, 01.54, which you can see cars coming around here just starting to set some quicker times. Let's see if we can find one. Once people get their first laps in, we've got some bits to go off. We know people up or down, so let's just give people the time. Always starts off that little bit slower, doesn't it? And then once we work out where people are, we can start working to see who's up, and as it starts heating up a little bit. See how Williams does. And he goes in P2 for now. So let's jump on board with Cunahan, who's up. Nearly half a second. It's dropping down as other people are coming across the line. Like I said, I think with the rain getting lighter by the sounds of it, we're obviously going to have that where people are going to be getting a bit quicker depending on tyres. He's got Nisbet just in front of him. Nisbet's actually up as well. So what we'll do, let's jump onto Nisbet as he crosses the line. See how he does, and then we'll jump back on board with Guy, because I believe he's the next one along the track. And then we got Wilson, who's also up by nearly a second, who's just behind him. So let's see how these do. Let's see if we can catch them. So Cunahan coming over now. And then Wilson. So Guy's now up to 6th place, Mr. Cook, and John Wilson's coming by. Where does he go over the line? He hops up from 9th. I think he stays P9, doesn't he? Well, he's actually dropped to P10 as someone else goes quicker. Pastoris now. Also got a lot of gains. Looks like he's overshot that a little bit. He's going to lose a lot of time around here now. Yeah, he's dropped a lot of time there. Be gutted about that. Where does he end up? Has he lost it going over the line? He has, hasn't he? What a shame. So jumping on board now with Mr. North, Alex North, loft delivery as usual. So Alex does, being brave there on the curbs. Nearly 2 seconds up. Going to be a good lap this, and it puts him on pole currently for the Yams. What a great lap, clearly been the bravest so far. So Howard here is gained a lot of time. 8 tenths, looks like he's shot that a little bit. Time's just dropping a tad. Again, you can just see how people are warming up to the track and getting used to the weather. What they can and can't do. He's overshot that a little bit. They just lose a little bit of time down this straight now, I guess. No, it's all right. Nicely done. Gained a little bit more. This has raised him up a bit. Again, you can see how brave he's been with the curbs, even in the wet. No, he's overshot that slightly. Power through. So he's lost a little bit through that last few corners, but still looks like a very solid lap for Howard. Should raise him up to P3 and he split. Well done. So let's catch some of these V's here. V's are second up. Currently a bit off the pace still, but you know, just getting a bit closer. Just overshooting it slightly, just to be a bit more conservative going through there and get the car turned in. Comes over live. I don't think he'll gain any places, but he's closed in on the pack a little bit more. So yeah, let's try and catch who's on a hot lap. This pit here, slightly up. Kunahan just behind him, who's also up. I think Kunahan can nail this one here. He's actually going to raise 3 or 4 positions by the looks of it. Just keep on board of him. That's better. Again, tidy through there. Trying to get the car turned in through the wet. Should raise him up a little bit. Yeah, to P3. Well done, Kunahan. So, I'm just flicking through here a minute. V's down. John Wilson is up. But I don't know if that's a hot lap. I think it is. There we go. The next Mr. Wilson. Is it Pitruzella? God. Currently P10. And he's up. So we'll just stick with this one. I see the lap out. See how he does. Alright. Let's head over the line. Where's this going to put him if he's a valid lap? No, he's gained a position from it. So let's see if we can catch the ones who are on hot laps and who's up. So we're just going to flip through these. Zinkowski. He still see invalidated the last lap by the looks of it, or they've just come out the pits. Mabshu. See the time ramp it up a little bit more. I bet a lot of these are getting a little bit closer now to their sort of dry times doing the 150s. Imagine some of these are between the 144s and 146s. Slight lift there, but not too bad. Over the line up to 6th place, so that's gained 2 places. So let's just see if we can catch anyone who's up on time. V is up. He's actually jumped firm. So yeah, we've got V who's now 13th, firm 14th. Steve Wilson's 12th. That's 1.8 off pole position currently. So let's just try and see who's coming round. Oh, Pitts Ruler, Pitts Rosella. I think he was going to gain a few positions, but he's not now. Unfortunately, losing it, just like going through the last chicanes, hitting the curb, a bit greedy. So Petrosian, where's he round the lap? It's on the back. Yeah, last sector now. Hopefully he doesn't get too caught up by traffic. Looks like he's on a good lap. That's it. Don't go over on exit. Bit wobbly. Yeah, losing a bit of time there. That puts him on pole position for the split though. 150.452. Not much between him and Williams just behind him. So is it Bale Seth? I struggle pronouncing that. Currently P10. Obviously up 7 tenths. This could raise him a few positions if he can sort of see this over the line. There's not a lot in it at the moment, it's closing up. We're currently P10, where's he going to put him? P7, 3 positions. So, he's not far behind, but he's sort of not really improving on his time. Sinkowski might be worth watching now. Again, up. Yeah, when you're on these laps here, you just don't want to get caught up. We'd be quite lucky that he's got Kunahan in front of him. Hopefully he doesn't get caught up with Kunahan. Obviously there's Firm there as well, so that'll be the one he'll be thinking about now, not getting in the way. So hopefully he can see this lap through. This is their last flying lap anyway, then they've all got to come in. Just lost a bit of time there, but not much. Is he going to get it back out the exit? It's a nice lap this. Let's see him jump up the board a little bit. Up, yeah, up to P5. So, yeah, great going. Great going. So Petrosian actually got P1 in class, followed by Williams, Nisbet, Kunahan, Sinkowski, North in 6th, Bale Seth in 8th, Pastoris 9th, Wilson's 10th, Pitch Rusella in 10th. Who's jumped up there? S. Wilson, yeah, J. Wilson 11th, Fee 12th, Firm in 13th, and that is your lot. So, well done, lads. Great qualifying. So let's jump on board with Davey. I always like to follow the lead car on the out lap and on the first lap. Davey driving in the best delivery. So again, thanks to anyone who's coming in and watching the stream. Much appreciated. If you don't already follow the channel, please do so. If you're not giving it a like, again, please do so. It's much appreciated. All helps. So we've got a 75-minute race today. Should be a good one. Again, you just want to get this out lap done, don't you? Bring your tyres into temperature. I think what you'll see with the pros is just how to use that track a little bit more. Be a little bit braver. Unless your name's John. So we're getting there into the last sector now. Nothing silly here. Just try and get the car lined up now for the last corner, so you can get a good first lap in. You can see Davey there's holding it out. He's not lifted round there like some was. So, and we're off. Davey's on the first lap. Mr. Hill, let's see how he does. Car come out of the pits, but that was nicely out of the way. Again, bring that power in. Currently says he's up on his time. So he does. He's looking very tidy as we stand. Be a bit careful there. He lost a bit of time. I think he just got a bit too deep there and he's just had to be a bit careful. Oh, pushing. Oh, Wegman behind, who's on the outlap as well. You see them all trying to gain the time round there. Tricky conditions. I think a lot of these will be running a slight hybrid setup. Right, let's see how this lap does then. This will be the first full lap for the pros. This will at least give us a marker to work with now. And it's a 1:49. Was it a 1:49.3? Is it over the line? Yeah. So Thomas is on a 49.2. So now we've got some laps to work with here. Let's have a flick through. Matty Gamble is currently P7 and the last one to set a time in the class. We've got a few more here. Mr. Christie, there we are, races him to 24th. Been gone a couple of weeks, so good to see him back on the track, or maybe not. Aaron on 150.8 and currently up by 6 tenths or 7 tenths, gaining time in that Honda. It's really making that thing purr at the moment. He doesn't have to worry about some bold ginger Irishman as well called Cole this week. Which was hilarious, by the way. So that's P16 to P7. Great lap. Great lap. Puts him in good stead. So yeah, we're just going to trying to catch these. Catch the ones who are up. So Clive Bixby here, currently P3 and is up. This time, at the moment, could put him in sort of fighting position for pole position. Yeah, saying what I think you find with the pros is just how much more of the track and of the curbs they use, how much more they abuse it and have more confidence in the car. Oh, he's come in! Oh, wasn't expecting that. Right, Regatti. After his Monza experience, you might think he's a pro driver now. Gianluca Baldwin Regatti, here he is. See how Kowalski does. Nice to see him back on the track. It's been a while. So, yeah, up to P5. Great, because he's not been on for ages. That's a fantastic lap. So, like I said, what we're trying to do, we're trying to catch the ones who are up, try and give you the best laps. Try and keep the eyes are the ones who are furthest around the track as well. So here's Britt in his Mustang. Again, good to see Britt back. Even better that I'm not in voice chat with him. Go on, Britt, you can do this, mate. What have you got? Nicely done. You can see the time gain there. Very nicely done. He's just maybe run a little bit wide there. Yeah. He's just run too wide on entry there, I think. And again, it's just pushing there now. He just needs to calm it down. Get his entrances sorted out. That's better. Get it turned in. What have you got? He's definitely got more time in the lap, hasn't he? He's lost a tenth and a half there, but this will still gain him a few positions, yeah, up to P14. So, yeah, Kowalski just come over the line. He's not up by much, but he's P4. Aylin. Yeah, spotted him yet. Currently 25th. Where is he going to put him? Over the line he goes. Gained 4 positions. John. Let's have a look. Is John on a lap? I believe so. And he's absolutely lovely looking livery on that car. At least the good looks on that livery makes up for his looks in real life. See where this puts him. Nice and tidy as he overshot that slightly. Say hello, John. Yeah, he's lost the time, I think, there. I think he overshot that corner. So, let's jump on board. Luke Christie. Be able to work his way up a little bit. Oh, he's overshot it. So who's up? Davey's just behind Christie, he's slightly up. He's less than half a tenth. Oh, you're kicking yourself over that. There's absolutely nothing in it. It's in the top 3, there really isn't. This is all going to be about who can nail that. So Thomas is just starting a lap. There we go, let's see how Bugatti does. Just going to put him into sort of P3, I guess. If he can nail this lap. This is looking good. Oh, is he going to lose it around there? Oh, that was near enough good enough to put him on pole position now. Guess he's going to put him P3 though. Yeah. It's closing right in now. So the top 2, there's a whisker between them. There's 2 tenths back to Bugatti, 277 back to Wegman, and 287 back to Bixby. So that's your top 5. There's really not much in that at all. Someone just needs to nail that and it can all change. So we just need to keep an eye on this because this is obviously fighting for pole position. That early upshift, can't you? Just trying to keep the car in line. Oh, too early on the turn-in. That's going to hurt. He's still got it, hasn't he? He's still there. Dave knows he's got more in this as well, where he's just been too early again. Yeah, he's just riding the curves a tad early. Wagman's up. So he does. I will try and catch some of the people further down, but at the moment there's too much going on there. So Wagman's 277 down. Right, okay, yeah. Joe, who haven't called today, I must say, Mr. Lloyd. Lloyd, sorry pal, 28. Keep it up. So it looks like Thomas is going over the line there. Oh, missed it. Missed it. Gianluca pulling one out of the bag. We knew we had it in it. I'll see. Thomas is just in front of Davey on the track, but he's on a invalid lap. I think he'll be trying to get round to get another lap in. Wagman here. He's not far off. He's delta for pole. He's 387 off. So he is in this hump. Everyone above him is either not on a lap or invalid lap or down on the lap. So this is the highest person in contention. What I would say though, we've got Clive here, who is up. Where's this going to put him? Just too eager over that curve there. I think it's just lost him a bit of momentum. Right, so Clive has finished the race, the quali, I think. P4. Wegman here, just behind him. Oh, he's lost the time. Has he? Oh, no. It's not quite there for pole. I thought he might say no. He's done really well here. Hang on a minute. Where's this going to put him? Not on pole. No, he's lost it for pole. But where's he going to end up here? Ah, he's lost it coming around. That's a shame. Jewig's just coming over the line. Is he going to get anything from P8? No, still P7. Mr. Gamble. No, he's given up on that. So, bear with me while we get this up on the screen. Timetables, there we have it. So Rigatti's taken pole position with a fantastic lap, doing a 49.1. Then a 10th behind him is Nopak, followed by Hill, followed by Bixby, followed by Wegman, Kowalski, Abramoff, Gamble, Jewig and Bocky round off your top 10. So I'd say, yeah, that was great going. That was great going. And then even Holloway, do you know what I mean? He's all, yeah, 8.5 tenths. So, you see here, 32 car grid today. I think someone managed to just jumped in before the race. So, yeah. I wonder what the strategies are going to be. That's going to make it interesting. So Davey here, look at that. If he just, what's his doesn't want to do that, does it? Okay. If we go down to the grid, who's our pole sitter for AMS? So we've got Petrosian here, who's P14, but actually pole for he split, followed by Williams, and then Nisbet round off the top 3 for the AMS. So yeah, 1.3 off, but you can, it's still really, really good going. There's a lot of experience at the top there, driving in the wet. Just got to wait for it to tick over now and get on to the grid. I had this last week, but it just took a little bit of time to tick over for some reason, but we'll get there. What we can do while we're waiting. Let's look at some of the liveries. There's like this something going on with deliveries in some of these. I think what's happened there, we've got 2 cars in one grid box by the looks of it. Oh, there we are. So what we need to do here is start applying the penalties. So let's just get into the let's get to this screen, and yeah, so we run success penalties in the league. So top 3 from each split get 15 seconds, then 10 seconds, and then 5 seconds applied. We then follow penalties over for those who don't serve the penalties. So if someone finishes the race, we apply a time penalty to their overall time, and if someone doesn't finish the race, then what we do, we will carry that penalty over to the next race. So yeah, all penalties must be served in the league. We do try and encourage people to finish the race. And there we have it. So I want to say a big thank you to Reaperware for sponsoring the season. I think I said it before, but once again, thank you very much. You got a chance to win a button box, and we have an eye flag that is going to anyone who's raced more than 6 races. We'll put the name in the raffle and see who wins it. The eye flag light, which is again the button box with an eye flag built into it, will go to the overall winner of the league, and it's been a great season so far. Everyone here just be working through their last bits now, trying to get an idea of strategy. Last bits. So what we tend to do, we tend to stick around the fourth car, or third or fourth car on the grid. Normally gives us a good sort of position for the start of the race. We'll get to helicopter camp, and then hopefully as they start the race we can sort of try and catch any early action. That's it, they'll all be headed to the grid now, hitting drive. So, 75-minute race coming to you tonight. I wonder how my throat's going to hold up. We've got a full out lap to come. Right then, just setting off. Yeah. All still coming round. Plenty of cars on the grid tonight. Oh, what's happened here? Looks like there might be a bit of an issue going on. Bear with me. There we are. Up here at the front here, we'll be trying to get as close to try to get the best start they can. Slipstream into that first corner. I wouldn't be surprised if someone try and hang around the outside there. I think the funny thing about this now, if I'm right in saying, it's not raining. I hope people had got time to get some pressures before I did practice. It looks like 58's gone back to the pits. Car 58 is Aaron Holloway. Looks like he's missed the start. Good. Let's get back to the helicopter camp. Let's try and catch this. Some very good drivers at the front here. Be interesting to see how it plays out for the 75 minutes. Coming around, getting ready. Are we ready for this? Green light.
Go, go, go.
Oh, looks like Bixby's got a good start there. That Ford's also going to be quick in a straight line. Is he going to try and hang around the outside, or is he going to get the move done before there? Oh, looks like Sean Lucas actually got caught sleeping a little bit. Oh! Overall, I would say very, very clean. Bit of door to door there. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I think Regatti's got caught sleeping, a bit napping. Oh, what's happened? What's happened here? Where's Clive suddenly slowed down? It's all swapping and changing already. And after all that, Gianluca looks like he's out in front, but he might just lose it into this. Is he going to try and get the undercut? No, but he might lose it up the inside now if he's not careful. Yeah, no, Pat there, very patient, and eventually worked his way to the front of the group. Clive here, Mr. Bixby, desperate to work his way through this group now. If he's got any chance to keep it up with Nopak, then he's going to want to get his way past. So, John's dropped a little bit. Nisbet and Howard. Oh, Howard's in the wall. What's happened? Let's go back. What's happened to Howard? Oh, he's got on the... Oh, yeah, he's just got off the track limits. He's ended up in the wall. I wonder if he's going to stop that or is he going to turn it around? What a shame. Oh, wet tyres, Aaron. No. No. Matty's lost a position here. Let's have a look. Right, so he's tried making the move on the outside. Yeah. So it looks like what's happened here, it looks like Clive's actually dropped down. Mr. Bixby's dropped down. So has he made a mistake, I presume? Because he was up in third position, I believe. What cheese here? I don't think he's gained anything, but he's sort of sticking with. Firm's gone a bit wide and lost the position. And I think Alex has just lost a couple here as well. He's just been caught offline here. That's allowing people to get down the inside of him. Is he going to hang it out the outside? I don't know what he could do here. That would be a great move if he does, you know. I think he has. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. That was actually some really good driving there going on by them too. So, Nopak's pulling away. Regatti still holding P2. Dave's just behind Wegman. So that's your 3 and 4. Hill in 4th. Abramov in 5th. And Matty there 6th. And Bixby there in 7th. So it's still quite tight. Nopak's sort of got himself out front and got a bit of a space. But the rest of them, there's not much between them. North has just dropped behind again. And is it trying to make a move here now on Mr. Christie? Hopefully they don't have a repeat of before. Very nicely done. A lot of action going on here. We're trying to catch what we can. So, oh, what's happened? Oh, he's just, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's no good. Caught the curb. Bounced the rear. Unfortunately, one of them things. And now you need to just get the clean restart. As he, no, he's up going again. Okay. So what we're trying to do, we're just trying to catch people. It's still very tight. A lot of the mid-pack, you can see here, there's not much between it. It's still so early on in the race. Everyone's really, really close still. It's a great thing about when you get a lot of these pack grids. Holloway started on wet tyres, unfortunately. What a shame. So he'll be wanting to work his way through. Typically, the person in front of him is also the same split. Let's see, we'll keep an eye on these two. There's still a long race to go. So, John's getting the move done by the looks of it. What an absolute beast in a straight line that car is. Okay. And it looks like Regatti is slowly falling down. He was obviously P2. Let's see if we can catch anything that's happened. So there's P3, so he also lost position by then. Outbroke himself. And yeah, Hill and Abramov got the run on the inside. So yeah, under a bit of pressure there, just to get his head down. So, S. Wilson, it's made up a position. He's got Nisbet just behind him. Remember, Nisbet had a great qualifying. So he looks like he's had a bit of early issues. Just dropped in a few positions. And again, Rigatti here, look, it's just dropped a few more positions. But if anything, Matty Gamble has now worked his way up to P5. Working his way through. Very strong driver, Matt. They've been wanting to get his way up there. They have a task in his hand, Bixby as well, trying to get past him. Jewett sitting here, P10 behind Battersea. Britt there. Oh, what a nice move down the inside. Nice little Ricardo-esque braking. Britt's trying to hold it on the inside here. But oh, a bit of touch. That's alright. Nothing more than door to door. Off they go. Good bit of driving there. And a great overtake by Jewett. Fantastic. So, Carlos had a good start, but he's obviously had a tough. He had a good qualifying, I should say. Had a tough start, but he's working his way back through now. He's got John just 1.6 behind him, and then Sinowski, P23. Again, there's not a lot of. There's still a lot of drivers very, very close together. See who gets the move done. We've got Bello. Is he going to hold it? Petruzella. No, he's just lost it, getting a bit wide. And Balasev? Someone really needs to help me pronounce that name. So sorry, I'm going to butcher it every time I say it. Getting the move done. And looks like the move has been made on the inside as well, just behind. Might get a double move here. Oh, the fighting back. Three. Oh. Yeah, that was always going to be tough. That's always going to be tough. It ended up being 3 wide there. And at that point, you're always going to have an accident. It's very rarely not an accident at that point. What a shame. You need to get yourself going. Head up. At least you didn't start on wet tyres like Mr. Holloway here. So Clive's still sat in it. I think he would have been hoping to be a bit higher up by now. And Davey is behind Wegman. Very interesting how this is going to play out. We'll just keep an eye on Kowalski. Coming around the last corner. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to get the move done on the Ford in front of him with the straight line pace. You sort of need to find an alternative way of making that overtake. Ford's the mistake. Get your nose up the inside. Hang it around the outside. The move just won't be happening down the straight there. See, yeah, you need to work it out around here somewhere. And maybe try and stick the inside here, for example. Good defending by Britt, not feeling the pressure there, doing really well. Can you hold it in at the outside? Can you get the undercut? Oh, what's that? What's come up? See that there, look at them, nothing between them. Is he going to hold it around the outside here? So he's going to get the undercut. He's really looking. There we go. There we go. This might be it. Can he hold it around the outside here? Maybe. Maybe. It's a strong point of the McLaren compared to the Ford. See the different strength of the cars here. It's the McLaren being better during the corners, the Ford better in a straight line. You're going to try and desperately hope you don't get overtaken now down this straight. But great overtake there. Again, like you're saying, utilising different parts of the track, the car's strength. Again, I thought he might just hold the inside line there. Oh, he's having a look. So interesting to see. What's what I love about GT racing is all the cars have different strengths and weaknesses, and what you're seeing that here. You're seeing the McLaren through the corners, how it's holding better speed, where the Ford with the braking and the straight line speed, but having to slow and point the car a bit more, but ultimately getting very similar lap times. But what this has allowed, it's allowed Mr. Dudley to close in and Williams to close in as well. So this has really closed that pack in, that battle. You can see how tight it is still, even on the track map. There's just not much in it at all. So you've got three cars here with the Ford. Oh, Brit's gone wide. Let's give Dudley, Mr. Consistent, a way through. And being in that Nissan, he might have a fighting chance down the straight as well. Just needs a clean run through it, yep. And then we might find here, Williams puts pressure. Is it a bit too far back? Maybe. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear, what's happened, Brit? It was all going so well, mate. So, Davy's just dropping off Wegman and Pitt. So P3 down to P2, but Abramov is right behind him. Bixby was just putting his nose in there inside Gamble's car. Maybe see if he can put him off, but Gamble was having none of it. It looks like there might be a trap warning there for Mr. Gamble, who just ran a bit wide. Clearly pushing. And then you got Mr. Regatti, who started in P1, now down P7, closing back in again. Yeah, really making for a good race so far, isn't it? Well, I'll say Dewig though, is really closing on down. We haven't seen much of Mr. Pickles today. Mr. Pickles, hello. I'm not forgotten about you, mate. Maybe just a little bit. Alistair right in the chat. Hello, mate. Sorry I missed your hello. Hope you're alright, pal. Dewig there, trying to apply the pressure. Aylin as well, just behind Petrosian. Now these are different splits, so Aylin won't want to be losing too much time here if he can and get that move made. Because the two cars in front of him aren't the same split. So he doesn't actually gain anything for getting this move done. But it will hopefully allow him then to sort of start closing in on the likes of Dudley, who isn't too far up the road as we speak. So what we're going to do, I will just want to flick through the pack. There's still some close battles going on, but let's try and give everyone a bit of screen time. And what we'll do, we'll start from the back of the pack. Unfortunately, Mr. Norfolk was having a strong race. Looks like he's just fallen back a bit. He's now in 31st position. And Pit Rosella, again, had a really strong start of the race. He's currently 30th. Jay Wilson. There's a good battle going on here. So you've got Jay Wilson, you've got Lloyd, you've got Firm, D. Christie, KV and Holloway's now 24th. Now remember, he started in the pits because he had the wrong tyres, so he's doing fantastically well to work his way up, especially in that Honda. Pastoris 23rd. Bocci obviously had that off, and he's got a 15-second penalty from a crash he had the other week, and he didn't finish the race. He's having to serve it today, so he's got that to contend with. But lucky enough, so have the two cars in front in a bat again by Leasef. Oh, honestly, I'm doing my best, lads. In 21st, Zinkowski 20th. Nisbet is 19th. Again, he had a strong start in qualifying, but it looks like it's just gone a bit wrong for him. Then we've got S. Wilson, who's getting pressure from the rear and trying to apply pressure to Jack in front. Jack in front is a different split though. But they'll be wanting to catch up with Cunahan, who's now 16th and got a bit of breathing room. In front of him, he got Britt, who's fighting with Aylin, who's 14th. And Petrosen, who's currently P13. But let's just stick this out. Is he going to try and make the move down the outside? Oh, hang on. No. I think, yeah, he's got the move. Yeah, he's lost 2 positions there. He's either lifted or lost a bit of momentum. So that's 13th down to 15th. So Williams here in 12th. And we've got John just outside the top 10, but fighting for it. He's now closed in on Kowalski, who's P10. Jewig here, he is got Dan Pickles just in front of him in the Porsche. He's been sat there for a few laps now. And obviously Mr. Pickles here is in 8th. Rigatti, P7. Clive Bixby, again, he's been sat here behind Mr. Gamble for a bit. And you can see this bit of chain here. So you've got Gamble, Abramoff, and Hill, and then Wegman. So this is P2 now. Nopek managed to get out of the fight nice and early, and since then, it's just led the way as well as having the fastest lap. So biggest winner at the moment is Jack Christie, has made up 14 places. And the two biggest losers is Bocci with 11 and North. Both lost 11 places. Regarding the front end, obviously we know Rigatti's lost 6. Aylin has gained 6. So yeah, there's some good drives going on out there. It's quite hard to keep an eye on all of it, but we'll do our best. Bixby's here, look, he's just, honestly, he's going to have a bumper badge on the front of that McLaren. Good to see the chain forming here. It's the Amigos train, lads. The Amigos train. Yeah, Matty knows that BM alright. He's driven it for a long time. Let's catch John. John's just looked like he's dropped away through that last sector. It's just been overtaken by Jay Wilson. And yeah, it looks like Mr. Holloway, he's got the move done. So up to 23rd as well. So he's working his way up nicely. He's doing a very good job there. Like I said, starting from the pits on wet tyres. He's had to stay. He's had to change them. Come out behind everyone else. And he's working his way through the pack. Lovely. Tinkowski here. Again, like I said, there's trains forming all over the place. Lots of mini battles. It's a great thing when you get such packed grids. There's lots of fighting going on, lots of action to watch. The hard part is trying to catch all of it. or the most of it. So let's just jump on board here. Daz, I think Daz might make the move down the inside. Yes, he has. Mr. Christie has made that move and gained another position. Now he's up to 25th. Nice move, that. Nice move. Let's just catch on board with Sanowski, see if he's going to try and do the same under braking. Bit of respect from the drivers. Good defending now. Good defending. So, I'll be interested to see what people do here. Imagine if the splashers and dashers will be waiting to the end of the pit window. I'll be interested to see if anyone changes tyres and what goes halfway. Remember, it was a 75-minute race. Looks like Kowalski is still fighting here with Jewig. Jewig might get the move down the inside. John again, still then, just behind him. So, yeah, Kowalski's got the move on Jewig finally. He's been sat there a bit. So I'll be interested to see now if they both pull away from Mr. Dudley. I wonder if Kowalski was getting held up at all. We'll soon find out. And then, if so, does he pull away? Does he pull Jewig with him? And can John keep up with them?
The pit is now open.
Right, windows open. What are you going to do? So once again, I just want to say thank you to Reaperware for sponsoring the league this season. We've got a giveaway and a prize for the winner as well. If you're not sure who Reaperware are, check out the website. You can get a 5% discount on their site while the league's ongoing. Just use Amigos-S17, all in capitals. Yeah, I think they're just gapping John a little bit there now. So it's a fight going on here. It looks like S. Wilson's got the move done on Jack Christie. I know it's a different split, but I think J. Wilson would be just wanting to get through. S. Wilson, I should say. You've got Nisbet just behind it as well. Sinowski's just ahead of him. Oh, that's a late one under braking, wasn't it? Jack's getting chewed up here a little bit. He just needs to get his head down and get his focus back. So, back on near the front. Abramoff is just dropping off a little bit now. It looks like he's falling into the clutches of Matty Gamble more. He's going to lose that slipstream by the looks of it. He'll still win that slipstream with the car in front. Gamble here, he's got Bixby all over him. Looks a bit closer this time around. Some pressure going on here, isn't there? Oh, what's happened to Wegman? Oh, he's lost it on exit. Bit of front damage there. What a shame. It's having such a strong race as well. Oh, you can see the rears there, burning the rears up there. I wonder if he pits now. Is that Gamble? Oh, and again. So down the inside. Holds it. Oh, it just takes a little knock. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. These two have had such a great race. Now, we do advise people to carry on and take the penalty. So, yeah, I don't expect to see Bixby holding out here. I imagine that he should carry on and take your penalty after the race. That is the rules. We do stress that to everyone. John here, Mr. Dudley, utilising that straight line speed. And he has also got the move done on Kowalski. I can imagine, on Jewig. I was going to say, I imagine Kowalski might have pulled out the slipstream. That left Jewig maybe a little bit exposed on the straights. So that's another move by John. Now into the top 10. This bit here. Let's get to the heli cam. So we got Jay, Christie, and this bit just behind. Wilson has lost his place to this bit, but the I think everyone just needs to get their head down, focus a little bit more. I think they've just been stuck behind each other for a little bit. They're all getting a bit impatient now. And Mr. Holloway, he sat there saying thank you very much. That's another position made. So yeah, Jack's P19 now. Looks like Britt has just lost a place to Williams. And we've got Petrosian just behind. And P14. P13, is it? No, P14. Sorry. Oh, and again. Seems some late moves going here now. We just need to see people settle down. Not do anything silly. So it looks like Jewig's in the pit. Yep, out he comes. So he's come out behind the leader. That might actually work out well for him. Might be a little bit of gap. I think there's a 12-second gap here. So he's found himself a nice bit of space in the track, which there's actually a really good pit stop. I think if we have a look here, what was his stop time? Stopped for 38, so I think he's changed tyres. Sounds about right, because in where we are in the race. Again, these two are battling out for P2 and P3. Both in the same car, so that's going to make it interesting. So got Alex here, 4 seconds off. Firm is battling with Pitch Fruzella and Fee just in front of him. Then we've got Jay Wilson and Lloyd working their way through. You got D Christie in 24th. Astoris 23rd. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. 22nd. S. Wilson, the 21st. Aaron has had a cracking race. I mean, how many places has he made up so far? He's made 12 places up so far, which is the second most amount of places. Because what has to be said as well, you've got this bit here, but Jack Christie here has made up 13 places. These two are having a great drive in doing so. Then we got Bocci, who's just in front of him. Sinkowski, he's up 2, and then Coonahan, who's P15, is also up 2. Petrosian's actually stayed still. Britt's down 2, and he's under a bit of pressure, really, isn't he? Yes. So he's putting pressure on Williams in front of him. Again, different splits. Williams is leading his split, and realistically, as you don't gain anything by losing that place, do you really want to fight it too much? You're only a point per split, and you're winning your split. I'll leave that down to him to make the decision. Aylin is 11th. John is still holding P10. He's actually up 3 positions. Kowalski has dropped 3 positions in P9. Dan is doing a very impressive job here in that pool. She's actually up 4 positions and sitting prettily in P8. Matty, obviously, he's up 1 position, but he's lost that time, hasn't he, due to the spin. Bixby's down 2, and Wegman is actually where he started, but he's obviously dropped positions from P2, where he was due to that mistake. I think this will be a very interesting battle. Regatti down 3, Abramov, Hill just in front, and then no pack. So what we're going to do, we're just going to try and catch... Oh god, what's going on here? Oh, what a shame. I think what's happened there, I think... yes, it's on Bixby, but I think... Wegman's, he's missed the apex, basically. Bixby's taking the apex and also misjudged it in front of him. But he's let him through. And due to that mistake as well, you got Mr. Gamble there just behind. Close it in again. Two very capable drivers, these. Again, slightly different strengths to the cars. But it's a nice thing, isn't it, about the Bob? It's great to see different cars on the track. People now taking what they feel comfortable in. You're about to see Matty just here. Look at that. So Abramov here. Look at that. Oh, is he going to get the run out the corner? Might be looking down the inside here. I think it might just be a little bit too far back. Again, it's really difficult when you both drive in the same car, the same strengths. Sinowski here, it's literally right behind Cunahan. You might see him move depending on what the run out is here. Let's jump on board. Oh, looks like guy's moving over. Doesn't look like he wants to fight it too much. He knows the cars in front have got the penalties. Let's not lose too much time fighting this. You're going to gain it back during the pits. Very clever driving, Mr. Cunahan. Very clever driving. That's using your head, mate. It's like Brit stuck here a bit. Again, it's sort of a race for nothing at the moment. Be quite frustrating. Obviously, you're more than willing to fight for these positions. But all what's happening here is landing the car behind to close up. Because you're battling when there's not actually anything to be gained from it. You don't lose any points from this. Holloway is closing in on Jay Christie as we speak. I wonder how them rears are going to last on that car. I mean, he's made good progress now. It's just how they're going to cope in a 75-minute race if he doesn't change tyres. I mean, imagine everyone would change tyres in a 75-minute race, but that's just my presumption. Got a nice run there. It's really hard, and depending on the car you're driving, just to stay close through that section. I really like the new layout now. It'd be a shame we don't have it in this. He's having a look here. He's having a look here. Gonna try and do it under braking. I think Jack might be a little bit too tight. Well, he might have it. No. I think that Holloway might take a warning there. Just be careful on your side. Nicely done, lads. Nicely done. That's a beautiful bit of racing between you two. Clean and respectful. Exactly what we like to see. So Jack's up, so Holloway's up another position. We've still got this close battle going in here for 5th, 6th and 7th. Yeah, some nice battles going on. There's not much between the times either if you look. There's Lloyd. Same slipstream of Jay Wilson. He'll be wanting to close in and get that move made. Yeah, just can't get closed in enough, can he? Oh, there's John in the pit. Right, John's in the pit. Sinowski's closing in on Petrosian. And Petrosian is behind Williams, who has Britt past him now and pulling away. Britterboy wanting to get his head down and closing on Aylin. Again, this is the closest battle really for that one. However, what's worth noting is that these three, so Sinowski, Petrosian and Williams are actually first, second and third in split. So this is for the podium positions within their split. Williams has obviously got the upper hand. He's done not carrying any success penalties. So he's sort of 15 seconds really in hand on these. So let's see how that plays out. Right, here comes Sinowski. Is that Williams in front of him? Who else was pitting? Aylin, I think. Aylin's pitted. Is that Gamble as well? Right, there's a few in the pits. So this is going to be interesting how this plays out. So, Bixby was here. With Wegman. I wonder if they go and pit now to counter Mr. Gamble pitting. Let's keep on with these, see what they do. We'll see with the penalties in play. This is going to make it a bit interesting. I don't quite know where people are going to come out after all the pit stops are done. Still got 35 minutes of racing to go. Still very close. Still 31 cars on the grid. Drive through. Who's got the drive through? Oh dear. I think that's Brit. No. Right. Let's see if we can catch who's got the drive through. Pickles. Right. Are they coming in? No, they stayed out. They stayed out. Okay. This is going to be interesting to see where this comes out. So Pastorius now just made a slight mistake. Who's that behind him? Is that Ballast? Yeah. Okay. So he's in the pits. Dan's now in the pits. So yeah, the pit stops are being done now. I think people are just sort of trying to get through around the halfway-ish mark. These still. Clive here. These are the closest ones on track by the looks of it. Oh, Williams got the drive-through for obviously that was obviously for limits. So it looks like that advantage he has is now being blown out the water. Obviously he had 15 seconds in hand by not having any success penalties, but now got a drive-through the drive-through. This is a really good battle between these two. He's going to get the young in the cut. Still there. That's great going. Oh, burning up them rears. Again, are they going to pit? Or is he now thinking he's in front, get some laps in? And I've asked Wagman, I think I'd be pitting now. No. Yeah, I think I would have been pitting for fresh. My feeling is here now is, obviously, what's Matty doing? Where is he? So Matty's in free air. And we're not getting a true look at his times yet. So Wegman's last lap was a 44.6. Matty's was a 44.4. Right, the leader's in the pits. So this is the closest battle on track as we speak. Both yet to pit. I think sometimes you can get so caught up in the battle you lose track of the best strategy sometimes. So Wegman here. They're happy with their pace, aren't they? Mr. Dudley's down 23rd. Only 3 seconds behind Mr. Pickles. And Aileen only 2.2 behind, so that's a true position. Here's Alex. Good on you, Alex, for keep on going, mate. Again, third. He's a little bit off the cars in front. And it's the same with Williams as well after he's done his drive-through. But again, he's done his pit, so he'll be a lot higher up than what he seems now once all them pits are said and done. Sinkowski, again, he's done his pit. Along with Jack. And then we got S. Wilson and Jay Wilson, who's in the pit, so he's obviously going to fall behind a little bit. Aaron's just coming out now, so it'd be interesting to see where he sort of feeds back in. I think is it 23rd? Yeah, but obviously there'll be a few positions to gain there, and he's got a little bit of space there, so if he can get his tyres into temperature. Oh, the rain's come down. Oh, the rain. All them early stoppers. Oh, this is going to make it interesting. What do you do? What do you do? Is it hard enough for wets? Is it going to stop? So Nisbet is in. So I'd be interested to see what tyres are people on. When did it start raining in terms of when they pitted? Oh, you can see fight in the car there. So Nopak was obviously the default leader. We could look at the lines on the ground as he's applying that power. Look at it. Don't be careful, be careful, be careful. Please don't ruin each other's race. Right, that's a nice move, that. Very respectful. So, these two have followed each other in. Holloway's up another position. Obviously, Kowalski hasn't pitted yet, but he's now up to P4. But for me, this is where I want to see where these two come out. So who else have we got in the pit? Is that I think that's Dewig in the pit behind him. Yeah, it is. See, Cunahan's here as well. He's in the pit. He's done well. He's up to P9. Right. Let's get on the helicam. I think that's one of the Wilsons popping out there. Alright, that's Wegman coming. Oh my god, that is close. That is close. Look at that. Just push. Sometimes races are won in the pits. And it's Mr. Gamble. He'll be on the warmer tyres. And there is the undercut, people. Coming well and truly into effect there. He pitted that a little bit earlier. Got some hot laps in. He's actually got the fastest lap of the race in his free air and fresh tyres. And absolutely nailed that and got the undercut. And this is what I was talking about earlier. That's why I was surprised I didn't pit earlier. So, suddenly got interesting, everyone. So, more people hitting the pits. Holloway now up to 15th. Cunahan just coming up just behind him now in 15th. John's in the pits. Are people repitting for tyres? Yeah, they are, aren't they? See, this is where we're going to see a massive change up, I think. Abramoff and Regatti. Let's have a look here. Can I have a look? Pit count. Yeah, so some of these have done 2 pits now. Dudley, Ayling, Wilson, North, Dewig. It says Williams, but that might have been the drive-through. All done 2 pits. So this is really throwing it out there. Be the ones who maybe pitted a bit later. Disqualified for speeding in pit lane. Who's that? Bear with me, people. Right. Bear with me. Sorry. It's all going to pot now. There we are. Job done. Right. Okay. Sorry about that. So what we do is someone gets a drive through, we tend to clear it and DSQ and give him a drive through as a replacement. There's Mr. Dudley. More hair on that helmet than there is on his head. So where are the battles? Bocce. Here, Burnt P16, getting the undercut there. Look at that, nice little move. I think tires are coming to play here. Sanowski there is obviously struggling. I think Fee is back in the pits and coming out now. Just see how Sanowski there. Is he going to might lose another position here now? Yeah, it looks like Sanowski's actually being in the wall. Look at the front of the car. Yeah, it looks like he's got issues. steering's like. Can't quite see from there. So the interesting thing is that Matty's actually pulled away from the cars behind. Where? Oh, my front runner's gone. How? What's happened here then? Why is Matty falling behind? Has he made a mistake? Or was he pitted again? Abramoff, Wegman, and Bixby. He was in front of them, wasn't he? I'm not going mad. Matty's done a 155 last lap. I think he's made a mistake. He's gone off somewhere. So Davey is now in the pits. Be interesting to see where he comes out. You've got Kowalski going in now. Where is Nopak? Nopak's coming around the corner now. That sign is no good to me, is it? Right, yeah, so looks like Nopak's got the move made. He's back in front. Davey still stood still. Kowalski still stood still. Yeah, so right.
Pitch window is now closed.
So Regatti here, after the start he had and dropping down, it's made a real good recovery. He started P2, dropped right down the pecking order to about P7 or 8, and he's now currently back in P2. He's obviously filling it with the car and the weather, closing in on Nopek by the looks of it, who was about 12 seconds in front at one point. So I wonder if that's tyres. I wonder if Nopek's got dries on and trying to make it last, while Regatti's on wets. So I don't think this, everyone, is all said and done. So Jay Christie here. Yeah, Pastoris is just behind Jay Christie, I should say. We've got Wilson closing up on Cunahan. That track's looking like it's getting wetter and wetter as well, doesn't it? So that's going to make it interesting. Going to be challenges for some of them. What setups have they got? How much do they prepare for the wet? Oh dear. Has he overshot it? Jay Christie's lost it. Lost position. But this is the one I'm interested in here. You got Gianluca here. There he is. There's the leader right in front of you. He just needs to keep his patience. And you've got Bixby just behind. So I get the feeling that Nopek is on dries and he's trying to stick it out, while the cars behind him, I imagine, on wets. And this is where the difference in pace is. Be patient. You've got the speed. You don't want to be making an accident now and going out. Think about Nopek. If he's on dries, he's just not going to have the grip you got. You've got Bixby closing right in as well. Yeah, you can see him sliding there, look. I thought Bixby was going to make the move then. Oh, this is all getting interesting with 18 minutes to go, lads. Come on, what's going to happen? Oh, the flashes are going. The flashes are going. Get in there. Oh, he's having to defend as well. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Oh. Don't do anything silly, lads. The lead. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're fighting for the lead 1 minute. Exactly what No Peck wanted. This is what I'm talking about. This is where the patience just has to sort of just apply the patience. The car in front's on dries. You can get plenty of time, get the move done, and then start fighting. No Peck here, he'd be rubbing his hands together. You know, if he can back these up into each other and let them fight, that's exactly what he needs. He needs them to put the pressure on each other to take the pressure off him. So this is the fight for the lead. They're all on top of each other. It looks like it might end up how it started. Magman making the move down the inside. I thought there was a little touch there, maybe not. Okay. Just can't step away from this at the moment. Is Magman going to make the move? Oh! Thought about it, didn't he? And they're saying they're all building up just behind him. Did Novak overshoot that, I think? I think he did. Yeah, I think he went straight over the chicane, didn't he? Is he going to do it under braking? He might do. Hold it around the outside. Oh, there's another little touch on the inside, like I said. Oh, fighting tooth and nail there. No one's given an inch. No one's given an inch. It's great to see. It's great to see. But yeah, it looks like there's just the odd. But this is going to happen. In this condition. People desperately trying to fight for the win. The weather coming in like this is really throwing a spanner in it. Oh, what's happened? Was that a touch? Let's have a look. Oh, he's just lost under braking. No. Oh, what a shame. Right. So Wegman is now... Well, he managed to hold P2. Oh, dear. Bixby running a bit wide there, but that's all right. No Peck is dropping like a fly. Again, the tyres, he's don't take me wrong, if he's on dry tyres driving like this, he's doing an amazing job, but it is a losing battle. But the fact he's managed to keep it on the track like he is and fight like he's doing is unbelievable. Gamble here. I think Gamble might also have the same issues right now because he actually set the quickest lap as a 43.9. What looked like an absolute masterstroke and got the undercut. It looks like he might have backfired. I mean, he managed to get himself up there, but with the dry tyres and the rain coming down, he's in the same position where he is literally just fighting for his life. What's happened here with these two? So this is Nisbet and Britt. Oh, hang on. Looks like Britt might have just overshot it. A little clip, nothing too much. So Nopak's just lost a position now to Davey. Jack Christie looks like he's struggling as well. The 56s, yes, yeah, some of these are like 5, 6, 7 seconds off the pace. And I don't think that's like a skill issue. I just think that's people being on the wrong tyres. and trying to do absolutely everything they can. So Regatti here now, 2.8 seconds out in front. 2.9, there you go. Wegman just behind, with Bixby just behind him. I mean, this has turned into an unbelievable race, everyone. Absolutely unbelievable race. I mean, the rain coming in has literally thrown a absolute spanner in the works, which looked like Nopec was running off of it, had it all in hand, all sorted. I've got this, boys. Yeah, completely backfired on them as soon as that rain come down. I mean, this is what we love about Amigos. Do you know what I mean? We don't do vanilla type racing. This is how it is. We want people to think about them strategies. Do you know what I mean? You can take them risks. I mean, if the rain hadn't come and Matty, for example, missed a gamble, pitted early, it would have been in a master stroke. As it happened, the rain did come in and it's backfired. And those who then hold out, I mean, they're the ones who's pulled up the master stroke. This is what it's all about. It's caused an absolute uproar in positions. It's created these battles we got now. We wouldn't have had some of these battles if this weather hadn't come in. I mean, the fact that Regatti there started on pole, went down to 7th, 8th because he had that bad start. You know, now he's back on, out there in the lead, 3 seconds. Unbelievable. Dan Pickles here. Now, Dan Pickles' last lap was a 151, so he is on the right tyres. I just think Daz has just done him. Might be a case Dan might have made a slight mistake and let him through. D. Williams here. Yeah, I think he's just pitted, unless he's made a mistake. A 2:12 last lap. The fact that's red, I imagine. Yeah, he's on dries, and he look at the way he's sliding everywhere. Yeah, he's just dropping down. You can see how much he's struggling in that car. He's pitted it. It's a shame. So Jewig here, it's dropped down a bit. He might have pitted again. North, 29th, and Firm, Wilson. It's not too close to the drivers yet around him. S. Wilson this time, Cunahan, Williams we've just been on, Fleming Lloyd. Kathy. Oh, I really struggle with this name. Back in the pits. Got the drive through. Oh no. Aylin. He is closing up to the car in front. There we are. So he's got Jack Christie just in front of him. I can imagine a move will be made there. Jack looks like he's struggling. A 157 last time around. So I can imagine he is on dries. So what we'll do, we'll just stick on with this for a minute. I imagine a move will be made in the near future. Again, in this situation, you just want to be careful as the overtaking car. If the car's on dries in front of you, you just don't know how it's going to react. And there we have it. So that's Aylin up. Here's John. John's P17. I think that's due to a second pit stop. Yes, it is. We've got Dan just down the road from him. Dan is right behind D. Christie this time. And then Pastoris a bit further up the road, who's trying to fight Aaron Holloway. Looks like Aaron also might be on dry tyres. He's done a 154 last time around. Be interested to see how his car reacts going through here. Yeah, it looks like it's just sliding a little bit. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Aaron to be 2 seconds off the pace is all. See if this move gets made down the inside. And it does. Aaron hasn't really put up too much of a fight there. Again, it looks like he may also be on dry tyres. Bocci on to Britt. Again, I think Britt's on... No, I think Britt's on wets. Working his way up. In this bit, I think he's got the move done now. Up to P10. Petrosian. And then Matty Gamble. Again, I think he's struggling here. 155 last lap. I think, again, like we said, I think he's on the wrong tyres. And what's he going to do this one? 154.8. Yeah, he's going to be struggling. Kowalski ahead, who's now closing in on Nopak. 16 seconds. So it'd be interesting. I don't think he's going to close that in. I think he's too far behind. What did Nopak do? Nopak is about 2.5 seconds slower a lap. And Kowalski's got all these back markers to get through as well. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen there. Nopak, we're seeing Abrahamhoff, Hill now breaking away. Bixby and Wegman are still fighting like mad. What I do want to try and catch, though, if I can find them. This is... Oh, what's happening on there? This is what I was trying to find this battle here. There we are. Oh, dear. Can we go back further? No. Be interesting to see what happened there. Look, didn't go back far enough, unfortunately. But that is a shame for Coonhan. Looked like a good battle brewing there. That was what we was trying to find. That is just unfortunate. Again, looks like there's going to be a move made here on Wilson. Sorry, no, on Lloyd. Sorry, I need to catch this. Is he going to get the move done? Brick going to make the move. Oh, he's tried it down the inside. Oh, bit of door to door. Nothing wrong with that. Just need to stay close. Oh, he might be close enough here, you know. He's had a big lift there. I think he's close enough. I do. Look at the speed. Honestly. It's a monster, isn't it? Yeah, he's done it. Well done. These two are still at it. This is for the podium positions, second and third. So this is Bixby and this is Wegman. Great to see the battles going on here. So only 6 minutes to go. Hope you enjoyed the stream. For everyone who's watching, please hit the like button if you have. Come and say hello. Also streaming on TikTok today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. For everyone who's jumped in and watched it. So you got D Christie here trying to close in on Mr. Pickles in front. Is he going to get it done though? That's the question. Looks like he's just dropped off a little bit. We really need to stick with this. There's only 5 minutes to go. This is where the action is. Oh, God, getting a bit hot on the rear there in that Audi. Oh, no, he's put it in the wall. Oh dear. Oh dear, gutted. Oh, he's just lit up the rear, hasn't he? What a shame. What a shame. I hope he carries on. He's gonna have some. Oh yeah, he's gonna have some serious damage there. Look at that. What a shame. What a way to end your race. And he had a great race today as well. So that has promoted Hill into third. Lloyd here closing in. Again, different splits though. So the thing about this sort of battle here, they don't actually gain or lose anything in terms of where they finish in the race. I thought Daz was catching Pickles up, but he's dropping off actually. So the main battle there has come to an end. Who have we got? Alex here, trying to close in on firm. This is full position. And for the split as well. Let's have a look. So we're going to make it stick around the outside. I think he is. He's there still. No. Just didn't make it happen, did he? Move might be on. So you can look down the inside. No. We've got S. Wilson here. He's right behind V. Again, this is for position, which would be a P5. Yeah, P5 and P6 in class. Might be on it. Might be on it. Might be on it. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. That patience takes the opportunity as soon as it arises. He needs to get off them now. He needs to move over. He needs to get... It's going to be too tight going into this T1. And he's done it. Well done. Well done. Good patient move. So here's John closing in on D. Christie. He's making that absolute monster talking in this weather. Has he remained close enough? No. Trying to cool them tyres, I imagine.
Okay, the leader is on the
Let's
right
see.
lap now. Give it all you can.
Giving a bit of a flash. I just want to give a bit of shout out, by the way. Pastora's P12 is P3 in his class. Great drive. Nisbet P2 in his class. Again, great drive. He's actually stuck with Britt when he's got past. Fantastic, mate. P10 overall, but P2 in your class. Brilliant. And Petrosian, he's P8, having a bit of his own race now. Gone off a bit weird, but he's actually P1 in his class. So, Regatta here. What a mix of emotions today, hey? He's gone from qualifying on pole to dropping down to getting a bit of a knock to the weather changing to fighting for the overtake to then dropping down to P3 when doing so to eventually getting himself back in front and leaving this race with 1 lap to go. Now Bixby is closing in, now he's not fighting. He just needs to hold it together for this last half of a lap. then I can rest my voice, everyone. So we're going to see this out. I think Rigatti deserves a round of applause for this performance. Saying the ups and the downs of GT racing, it's just the same as real life. It's been a really, really, really good drive. I think see John there, I think he just doesn't want to do another lap. Well done, mate. Well done. Big congratulations. Bixby as well, coming through. Obviously getting caught up in P6 for a bit. Eventually coming through in P2. Davey, P3. Abramov in P4. Nopek, P5. I mean, we've all got to mention just how well he's driven today. I mean, the way that hand changes, he would have ran off for this. The fact he managed to do what he's done, it's unbelievable. I mean, the rain stopped again as well now. So, yeah. Krowski coming through, P6. Great to see him back. And Matty, I imagine, is going to follow him through. So, Krowski, Matty coming through the chicane. Well done, Matt. Good to see you back, mate. Tough one, that. Petrosium, now P1 in class. And actually, not too far behind him is this bit. It looks like he's P2, who works his way past Britt again. I think this is where the track's drying up. You know, it's just changed. Bocci coming in, P11. Well done. Aaron here, fantastic drive, mate. Absolutely fantastic drive. And then Pastorius just behind. Dan Pickles coming round. And D. Christie will be your last one over the line because the rest crossed beforehand. Oh, John, it looked tough, mate. With that weather coming in like it did and then going. You could see the ebbs and the flows with the tyres and the pressures and yeah, oh yeah. I mean, Matt, I thought pulled off an absolute masterstroke. He pitted early and got the undercut on Bixby and Wigman. And I was like, there it is. That's the undercut for you. Just to then be behind again all of a sudden. That was obviously when the rain come in. Unbelievable. Unbelievable race. So, I just want to have a big shout out to everyone. Mate, the way you cut through that field today was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. You're not in the strongest car. You're driving a Honda, which is difficult at the best of times, and you've carved your way up to P12, mate. Fantastic. Absolute fantastic going. So, yes. I'm going to end the stream there on TikTok. Thank you for everyone who jumped in. Close that one off. So yeah, what a race, everyone! Great to commentate on. So thanks for putting it on. Thanks for everyone great driving as great as it did. Saying the weather changing like it had, it made it a ton of fun. And we will catch you next week for Suzuka, which is a track I absolutely adore. So again, thank you, speak to you soon, and have a good one.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. In the city, rushing through me, down for a street for you, make me feel it. Rainbow, in the city, rushing through me, down for a street for you, make me feel it. Street for you.